Jim Rex? What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Dares to battle the deadliest creatures of the universe. Watch out, because nothing can stop Inframan. He's 6 million years beyond bionics, beyond the time barrier, beyond your wildest imagination. The ultimate adventure with the ultimate superhero. An explosion of excitement with Inframan.
Sometimes I can read people's minds.
The Night Child. One day, an innocent little girl. One night, something else. Possessed beyond the darkness, beyond the devil. The Night Child. Rated R.
Meet Arnold Masters. Arnold is very imaginative. He can think of millions of ways to murder.
I didn't come here to hurt you. I wanted to see you.
Should I be afraid of you?
I watched you make love to him. I wish it had been me.
The evil of the future has arrived. The Psychic Killer, rated PG.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its time. Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking motion picture experience for all times. Dawn of the Dead. Night of the Living Dead has ended. Dawn of the Dead is here.
It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill.
They must be destroyed on sight.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Dawn of the Dead. This picture contains scenes of violence that may be considered shocking. No one under 17 will be admitted.
Halloween.
I think he'll come back.
Halloween. The night he came home. Rated R.
¿Lo ganaste? ¿Qué sigue?
I'm not really sure, but all I know is I want to do this again and show people along the way how they can do it the old school way. I've been working out since I was 17, and it wasn't until this year that I fully went all in and won my first natural bodybuilding competition. But now that begs the question, what now? How am I gonna top this goal that I've been wanting to make happen since I was a kid? Everyone's idol growing up in the fitness industry was Arnold, but ultimately, what did he represent? Simple, old school bodybuilding. I'm gonna find out if old school bodybuilding is really the best training for building an aesthetic, badass physique, and if it's enough to help me on my road to back-to-back victories. In order to get to my goal, I have to dig a little deeper and find out how these icons used to work out back in the day. For many, it's honestly a mystery. There's no clear-cut answer to what these guys did to achieve what many think are the best physiques in the history of bodybuilding. Just doing a massive amount of research on the subject, I come to find out two main things that massively help these bodybuilders. And besides the obvious, they are supersetting and high volume training, two of which I've yet to have done throughout training in the last 4 years of my workout journey. Recommended by the legends themselves, it seems like these two methods to training are setting up the roadmap to success if you're looking to build a physique straight out of the old school days. Finally, getting closer to the mystery, I find out the best guide to this kind of training is Arnold's Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding. I thought I had hit gold, that this was it, until I come to find out something a little dark about these training methods. Hey man, really? Turns out this kind of training has a very high chance of causing injury if you don't take the proper care or do something wrong, higher than any workout program out there, which is unfortunately a huge no-no on the road to building an aesthetic body and to get a repeat going. Talking with my coach to see what I can do, we decided to modify it hugely, but still retain the old school principles that had made these guys legends in the sport. And the modifications we did was to focus still on high volume, but reduce weight load, maintain supersetting, but ensure that it comes for exercises that have 4 sets or less. And those are the two principles as to how we'll build the old school physique that's right out of the 1970s. I'm honestly excited for what's to come. Old school bodybuilding laid the foundation for the legends we know of today, and I have a good feeling it's gonna help so many people finally achieve the body they've been looking for. So until then, let's go fucking kill it at the gym. Alright, so the good thing is now we figure out what we're gonna do for training, but we just gotta figure out what these dudes used to eat back in the day now.
Hey. So how are you feeling going into your first competition?
I mean, yeah, you know, you gotta have that confidence, right? You're competing in something like bodybuilding. You're just on stage with a bunch of ripped dudes. I mean, you gotta have the confidence saying, hey, you know, I might take it all, you know, I might come in first place, you know, I think I'm the best at this. So you just have to have that confidence.
And how do you feel it went with preparation leading up to this?
I mean, prep was really good for the most part. Training was awesome with my coach. We trained as hard as we can. Prep-wise, food, I wish I could have done a little bit better. I feel like if I had done something a little bit more traditional, a little bit more old school, I feel it could have gone a lot better, but I feel more than likely it could have been just old school dieting that could help me out a lot, you know? But training-wise, I think I'm at the best I ever was.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, yeah, appreciate it.
I mean, por supuesto, tienes razón, pero que no entiendo es qué se comieron esos güeyes.
Por eso estamos buscando los secretos.
Va. ¿Entrenamiento o qué?
Claro que sí.
I guess at the end of the day, that's kind of the toughest part, right? The missing piece of the puzzle. What did the old school bodybuilders eat? That was the biggest thing on my mind during the first day of the new training plan, and it was something I needed to solve quickly if I wanted to see success down the road. With less than 4 months until the next competition, I had to find out quickly what they used to eat. In researching and looking back, I found Arnold's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. In the diet section, I finally found what I was looking for. Their diets were the early version of the keto diet, very low carb, heavy focus on red meats, fats such as butter and milk and whole veggies. Like with training, I thought I was all set. Then of course something messed up happened. The low carb or keto diet faces a lot of controversy for its main issue regarding carbs and its complete elimination throughout training. Realizing that I have to be my best for this prep, we needed to adjust a couple of things including intake so that it still stays low, but stays true to the legends of the old school days with their dieting. Now, with dieting and training all set, the last piece of the puzzle is truly now to just set up the next step, supplementation.